What are the main concerns of aging today?
So for aging, normally the problem that face is about disease, chronic diseases that face. So normally when at elder age, then we know that the risk of other disease related like blood pressure, blood sugar problems, or even if you say for heart related problems has increased risk compared to younger adults. So at that point also, it's like they do have face some physical change, as in if you say the digestion system change slower, and muscle wasting, so losing all the muscle mass, and also the way how they feel or how they walk or how the physical fitness compared to a younger adults, that might be something that change as well. So for elderly or aging, what we try to do is, of course, first is to prevent the disease or try to prevent the complication related to disease, and then for the second part, for those who actually know disease is hard, try to prevent from disease happen and to maintain their healthy lifestyle or healthy aging.
How do we identify when we need more nutrition to stay active?
So for this age range, when they start to feel like weakness, general weakness, as in like, hey, why I'm not as fit as last time, I walk farther, also I get tired easily. So these are some of the physical fitness, or included their skin, their muscle mass that you can see like start losing compared to like a younger age. So these are some of the physical symptoms that they can see and feel something different. And if you say for internally, as in like physiologically, digestion also take longer time, and appetite change. Sometimes that we do find for elderly patients is also their appetite. It's not to say that they don't want to eat as much, it's just that they don't feel like want to eat. Or the thing is also related to some of the social problems. If you say depressed, alone, loneliness, all these things is also something that is like a more hormonal change that it might affect the elderly age. So these are some of the things that they can see whether they need additional of not only calories, but I would say some other nutrients needs, whether they might need particular more for this group of people.
What are the important nutrients that's needed as we age?
So for elder age or elderly, so whatever things that they need actually calorie-wise is actually lower than the younger adults. So they don't need as much as the younger adults do because of the physical activity is lower. But the other things also important is their nutrients. As what I mentioned, is that they require more calcium and vitamin D compared to younger adults. So, and not to forget the protein, but protein particular is not very high, but we have to choose a good quality of protein, as in easily digested proteins that they need, so that it can easily rebuild their muscle mass or at least to maintain their muscle mass. And then not to forget the other things like nutrients, minerals and vitamins, which is also we have to keep at least maintain the same or at least higher, a little bit higher compared to the younger. Reason is like they might have facing some of the things like depression or mentally, and also we say for health prevention, so they require something a little bit higher.
Aside from normal diet, what are other ways to support nutritional needs for elderly?
So for elderly, for those who are actually having some problem, as in like low appetite, physical weakness, and when they require more nutrients and energies because of low intake, so that's the time where supplements have to come in. So supplements, it can come into tablets form, or it can also come into a adult nutrition milk form. So in that sense, why I would suggest that, to be frank, is like, why is it a milk form? Because it's at least that it contains all the nutritional needs for a whole meal. So that's why that instead of they are eating very little, at least that whole balanced meal that it can come in as a supplement for fulfill the whole day needs. So in that sense, it's also the supplements that they choose is not only for like testimonial based, but it's something that more evidence, because I think products with evidence based, that one is very important.